A blessed day to all of you who are here and also those who are joining us in worship through this live stream from other parts of the world. In this season of Easter, we continue to relish the beauty, the fruits of Jesus' victory over sin and death with His resurrection. And connected with this is the birth and the expansion of the church. We see that there is the direct connection, strong connection between the church, the reality of the church, its vitality, with that of the experience and the reality of the resurrection of the Lord. During these days, we have seen the lives, meditated the lives and experiences of Stephen and Philip. Now, today, Saul, first reading, documenting the experience of the early church regarding the resurrection of the Lord. Saul, for his conversion process, and Ananias for his generous availability and guidance. The first reading continues to present to us with that initial expansion of the church, the persecution of the Jews, the reception of the gospel by the Gentiles in other lands. Today it will be Paul who begins his mission as apostle and prophet. The call of the Lord on the way has the typical features of the vocation of the prophets in the Old Testament. Basically, these are the questions and approaches that each one of us asked ourselves in one way or another when we put ourselves in the presence of God, who calls us by name to take part in His endeavors, in His mission. As expressed today in the responsorial psalm, it is about going to the whole world to announce the gospel, to proclaim that the Lord's mercy is firm and His faithfulness is eternal. Ananias can help us accept that such a call is not answered once without further ado, but must be renewed daily, because the good news is always new. Trusting in the Lord, one is capable of letting go of images that seem very secure, impressions difficult to change, to help those needed Him most, like Saul. We too are invited to remove the scales from the eyes blinded by narrowness and return our best gaze to that brother or sister in need. The challenge of the resurrection of the Lord to the church is that this experience should energize us always. Our encounter especially with the Lord in the Eucharist, with His Word, with His powerful Word and the sacrament, may help us also confront situations and difficulties with that experience, with that newness of and generosity of Ananias, responding to his call to help and to accompany, to guide Saul, who would become indeed a pillar of the missionary church. As we continue to celebrate the Easter joy, we should always remind ourselves that our encounter with the risen Lord should bear fruit in our lives. It should give dynamism to our response to Christ, to His challenge of mission. Amen.